ta honte. De qui ta honte? C'est ta couleur ou bien le teint, dis-moi pourquoi ta honte. Et tes cheveux, tu joues les blondes. C'est comme ce footballeur sur le terrain, sa coupe blonde. J'ai vu des sœurs changer de peau, du noir au vire au jaune avec des taches sur la peau.
Social Forum stands as a response to the World Economic Summit to say no, another world is possible. This forum is being held for the first time in our capital, Dakar, Senegal. This forum is a great opportunity for the voiceless to express themselves and to see how to make this world a better one.
Everyone here at the World Social Forum, whether it's activists, social movements, people's movements, NGOs, or the parliamentarians in this room, all agree that we need an alternative to the Washington Consensus. I have been observing and participating in a drafting committee that has put together a resolution to call for an alternative to the Washington Consensus. They call it the African Consensus. What has happened in China will happen again here in Africa in this century. Thank you very much.
C'est le même drame, les dirigeants c'est la même trame, le groupe de war et les crânes, c'est les mêmes pleurs, et les mêmes larmes, c'est le roi tous les jours, tous les pays flammes, le prix du riz, tous les pays flammes, le prix du lait, tous les pays flammes, le gros du temps, tous les pays flammes, mais le prix est cher, le salaire est bas, le gouvernement, le gouvernement, pas son plein de vie qui nous baisse, mais le gouvernement, le pousse la Dakar. And I think that African consensus is the alternative for this very narrow view of development of Africa. And I think that it is the only way to go out of underdevelopment. African consensus is when the Africans sit down, discuss for them about their own economical, political, environmental system. And for me is to have the second independence of Africa.
Activists and coordinators address the thousands assembled at Dakar's Cheikh Anta Diop University that have come from all over the world to take part in the forum.
World Social Forum is a new beginning. We need to end structural readjustment. We need to structurally readjust Wall Street. We need to structurally readjust the IMF and World Bank. We need microcredit, microfinance to support local agriculture, to support local communities, not to destroy local communities. We need local education, we need skill transfer. This is what we need. We need a new consensus, not the old consensus, not the Washington consensus. We need a Dakar resolution, an African consensus, a South American consensus, and call for a global consensus. We need a global consensus.
A primeira sessão deste fórum.
Nous avons eu l'honneur de réaliser la première session de ce forum à Porto Alegre, dans notre pays.
E queremos continuar apoiando este fórum.
Et nous voulons continuer à appuyer ce forum.
Porque além de tudo nós entendemos.
Por eso estoy convencido, mientras haya desigualdad en el mundo, mientras haya injusticia en los distintos continentes y mientras haya opresión o represión del capitalismo, del imperialismo contra los pueblos seguirán rebelándose hasta encontrar la justicia e igualdad.
A new consensus, an African consensus, one that is not being dictated from Davos, but one that is being reflecting the voices of people here, to call for ethnic diversity, cultural sustainable development, the protection of local people, local communities, through sustainable businesses, social enterprise, and economic programs that in turn build communities and protect the environment. We need a new consensus. This will be the new consensus. I represent the Himalayan Consensus Organization in Asia. There will now be an African consensus.
First of all, the resolution has been formally announced, and this has involved quite a long time of drafting and incorporation of local experiences here across Africa in forming or recognizing what's really an existing approach to economics at the grassroots. The participants come from different social movements, people's movements, and NGOs. And so it's really a very organic, local response to the Washington Consensus with a concrete alternative.
The African Consensus presents an economic development program that strives to preserve ethnic diversity, build economic platforms that will improve human needs and allow for environmental protection.
To put the future destiny
of Africa
back in the hands of Africans.